Welcome back. Well, here we are. We're making headway on the wall. Well, I don't know, it'll be a duck-in cooler, but you'll have to kneel down. But you can quarter animals and stick them in here. Be perfect. Local deer are hanging here, no problem. So these are the braces I was talking about. They're not welded into place yet, but you can see they jam right up against here. I was going to cut them on an angle, and I figured why not just jam them in here. I'll throw a weld here. Across here, we'll have a brace. Come down here all the way down. We'll have braces all the way down. You can see these things. They all the way to the front. I think there's 7 of them. Yeah, 7 of them. So I had this stuff lying around, this old scabby rusty stuff. I had to buy some other 1 1/4. And then I will debating whether to put 1/4-inch plywood. But basically we'll ram insulation up in here. Obviously way thicker than this. I'll probably put in some just a standard house air or house insulation, because I mean it's never going to get wet. This roof is really tight on this unit, so I'll put insulation up in here, shove it in there, screw plywood to here, screw the fiberglass reinforced paneling to that plywood, glue and screw, and then there'll be a couple of rails that go all the way to the front. So we're making headway. I've been on it for about an hour, stepping down to sort of give you an idea what it's going to look like. So it squares that box off really nice. Check back soon. Well, productive afternoon. Ended up, well, I guess I spent a couple hours on it. It's just starting to rain, man. Did I time this perfectly? So the whole idea behind this was, so as you can see here, to square up this box, square it all up, right? So it's just easier to insulate, easier to cover. You're not bending over, like attempting to bend FRP, fiberglass reinforced paneling, over the top of that. Didn't want to do spray, and I'm just going to do, you know, like pink insulation or green insulation, whatever it is. It's going to work out great. So that probably took me a couple hours just to get this done. So I'll stuff bats up in here all along, right over here. I might spray insulate along here once I get the wiring back up and latched, and I'll just tuck it in there, and then the wall panel will continue on up in here and butt up and hold the FRP, and I'll put a nice bead of Secoflex along there. So it's starting to come together. This is actually one of the quickest builds I've ever done. As far as, I think it took me longer to tear all the shit out of the, excuse my English, but it took me longer to tear all the crap out. I bought this at used. This trailer was just a pile of turd. I mean, you could look at the rust I got rid of. Well, I chopped all the tin out that was rusted. Guy left a battery in here, hooked up. So, in my area with the rain and a battery hooked up to the frame, you got electrolysis going on. It basically melted the bottom of the tin. Never seen anything like it, other than on boats, for instance. But this is coming together. You can see those roof joists are nice and level. You come up above, this is where the insulation is going to go. It'll have probably 3 inches of insulation up here. And you know, they're don't judge me on my welds, but it's going to hold. And then I'll have a couple of 10-foot rails stick going down here, and quarter beef or quarter moose and deer. And I'm going to tear all these the strapping off here. I'm going to actually buy the proper glue, and when I glue these panels on, there is FRP on the back side of those, so I'm going to glue that down with like a tile trowel, where you get like a 1/4-inch standoff, so you get good penetrating, and then I'll screw it down. Planning on putting some mounting screws in there as well, just to hold it in place. Decorative tin. These are the I've used these in the past, that piece of tin there. So basically that's what that would look like once we're done. It'll go all the way to the top, obviously, but yeah, it'll come up all the way to the top. Join the 2 pieces nice. Put a nice bead of Secoflex down the center, so you can't even tell. I'll have a 1-inch piece of tin here as well. 1-inch piece of tin to cover all the nails, which I regret my buddy using, but it is what it is. He does it for me and doesn't bitch and whine, so that's all good. Thanks, Paulo. So yeah, I got a frame in the front here for switch the magnification here. I'm gonna switch start planning out. I got a 15,000 BTU air conditioner I'm going to put in here, and it should have no problem cooling this. You know, I'm going to do some standoffs on the door, so the doors are all going to be 3 inches as well. So when they come in, there's going to be a, I don't know whether I'll build up an aluminum flashing, something like this that'll stand off, and that it'll have, you know, a silicone weather stripping going along, but it's coming together. If you know, you own a farm stand or something like that, this is if you buy a new one of these trailers, man, this would be an easy build. I mean, like I said, it took probably longer to tear the guts out of this one than anything else. So check back soon, and I'll probably try to get the roof done tomorrow and post some more videos and some more information for you. Have a great night.